Hi, welcome to my this video of Mastering ChatGPT course. In this video, we will learn how to give prompts. In fact, prior to that, perhaps the best thing would be let us understand what the prompts are. Prompts are nothing but the set of instructions that we give to ChatGPT or any AI tool, on the basis of which we need the output. So basically, the what the output which we want defines what the prompt, that is the input instructions, are going to be. So if in case you're gonna Google the prompts or for ChatGPT, you'll think as if it's a very technological thing or very difficult thing to do. But understand, prompts are nothing but the very basic set of instructions that you give to ChatGPT or any AI tool. Now, the concept behind prompt is that clearer your prompt is going to be, better quality of your output would be. Now, for example, understand from this perspective that you are an advocate and you have to give a set of instructions to your junior, your colleague, or your intern, or maybe paralegal staff. So, if in case you say that draft me a writ petition, so first thing he'll ask is, okay, what kind of writ petition is going to be? Okay, there are five writs. So is it whether it's certiorari, mandamus, or whatever what writ is going to be? Second thing he'll say that, okay, give me the names of the parties. And maybe prior to that he may ask whether it is for the High Court or the Supreme Court. Correct. So simply saying the draft writ petition would not serve the purpose. You have to give very clear instructions to your staff. So exactly same analogy works for ChatGPT or the AI tool which you are going to use. Now, I guess the best way to learn how to give good prompts is, why not we ask ChatGPT itself? Okay, so what we'll do is that I'll log into my ChatGPT console. From there, we will start from basics. We'll start from what prompt is. And then we'll ask series of questions from ChatGPT that how should we give you the prompt? Okay, so over to my ChatGPT console. So guys, this is my ChatGPT console. So we are going to give series of prompts to ChatGPT. Basically, the objective is to learn what the prompts are and what's the best way to give prompts. So again, the concept is clearer your instructions are, better is your output. So first thing first, let's ask ChatGPT what is a prompt for an AI tool. A prompt for an AI tool is the input or the instruction provided to the AI system to elicit a specific response. Hey, it's too much of an English, right? Uh, we are Hindi speaking, so why is it talking to me in English? So, so it'll funnier part of us have said that English nahi aati hai. Now understand, it has detected. A ChatGPT may know that I am a Hindi speaking person because I have been using this login for quite a while. But by saying that English nahi aati hai, it has interpreted that I have intend to talk to a ChatGPT in Hindi. So it's so easy. Prompt को हिंदी में समझाओ, तो अब वो, so it will give me in Hindi the output. For me, better would be that I write in English and take the output in English. Okay, so but this was just to demonstrate that how easy it is to shift between languages and translate the output of one language into another language. Okay, so basically, what is prompt? Prompt is nothing but a instruction that we provide to uh, the ChatGPT or the AI tool. Okay, now so we have understood what the prompt is. Now let us give one more prompt. So the next prompt is that how can we explain the concept of prompt to advocates who are not very computer savvy, and most of us are going to be in this category. So look, so prompt is like a question. The way I said, it's an instruction that you give to an assistant to get a specific help. Okay, for example, if you ask what are the legal remedies for breach of contract under Indian law, the AI will generate a detailed explanation. Okay, and if you type draft of partnership agreement, AI will generate a sample agreement to you. Now, for example, I'll give you what mistakes people normally do when they struggle with giving prompts is, uh, say the prompt is draft an agreement. Now, this is not a good prompt. So either it is going to confuse the chat GPT or the any other generative AI tool, or generative AI tool will ask for more clarity. Now, for example, this agreement was for, say, for the purpose of rent agreement. Now the next prompt I'll give a little more details, and you see from there you'll see how the prompt becomes clearer, and how the output becomes more specific. Now understand, this is the another prompt which I have given, where I am specifically asking that the agreement, the nature of the agreement is that it's a rent agreement. Then I have given the location of the property, and I have not given the specific address, wherein a specific address should have come. Third, then I have given the period of the agreement, that is 11 months, and then I have given the names of the party, that Verma is the landlord and Bhariok is the tenant. In fact, both are me. Now you see that here, when the prompt was not clear, it was very generic. It had certain questions which it asked, further asked for clarity. Now, what we have done is that we have, instead of answering to these questions, we have given a better prompt which encapsulates whatever information ChatGPT is wanting to draft the agreement. And look, my agreement is almost the first draft per se is ready. Now here, if in case I want to add anything, I can further give prompts to add. The benefit of using ChatGPT for such agreements is that it has covered most of the things, because when, if in case we start drafting the agreement from scratch, what is that there is a chance that we might leave one or two clauses. For example, dispute resolution clause, not too many people add. But ChatGPT is where the dispute resolution is an extremely important part, especially after the disputes which arose during the COVID times. Now, what I realized, that there is a force majeure clause is not there, and COVID has taught us that force majeure clause is must to have in contracts. So let us add. It'll add the force majeure clause, and it'll give the the draft we'll get is going to be little better. Now you see that it has it has done is that it has updated the same agreement, and it has here added the force majeure clause as well. So you'll see that almost every aspect of which is required in a normal rental agreement, they are covered. So this is how you can give better prompts, and you can refine your output. Now this example I gave specifically for the purposes of drafting, but before you get into using ChatGPT for drafting, I guess the better would be that first start using it for doing your own research work. Now, research work in the sense that we want to know about the laws and more than that, we want to know about the legal precedents for the cases which we have at hand. So there is one video which I have made, which is for the powers of High Court under Section 482 when it comes to the questioning of FIR. In that video with the link, so the link I will give you in the description. In that, I have used ChatGPT, so probably you can also watch that video to understand how to give prompts. Now, I'll tell you how I give prompts when I am doing my own research work. One is that you can have definitely have a look at that video. Now, I am in the process of filing of a one 482 petition. So what we'll do is that now I will draft a petition under Section 482 for Punjab and High Court for additional charges against the accused in a criminal trial. So I'll first give a prompt that will create the basic structure of the petition, and thereby we will try to fill in the gaps and refine the draft. So through this series of iterative prompts, you will learn how you can give prompts. So after we are done seeing how to give the prompts for the drafting, then I'll show you how I give prompts for when I'm searching for the legal precedents or the judgments. So guys, this prompt will create the basic structure of the petition. And after I have created this basic structure, we will add whatever gaps we feel there are. Okay, so what now? So this is the very very basic structure of the petition. Now what we will do is that we will try to add more details into it. So to add couple of things we could have done or we could do. One is that I can upload the order, the FIR. I can also upload the order of framing of charges. But then these two things will not add much. What I did was that I did argue at the time of framing of charges in front of this learned session judge that why these charges must be added. So I will upload those written submissions and then see whether ChatGPT can fetch the details from those written submissions and update the petition. So again, the instruction you can see is very clear that I have uploaded the written submissions given which I gave in the trial court, and I want ChatGPT to fetch all the relevant details and update this petition. Trust me, I have not done it in past. This specific thing which I am showing, hoping that it'll give me a correct output or it'll give me a desired output. So it will definitely take some time because it has to first read the document which I have uploaded, fetch the details, and then it has to also see where exactly those details have to be added. So as you may see that it has updated. Now whether it has taken all the details or not, I don't know. So we will try to scrutinize this. So it has been able to capture the details of the offences which are there in the FIR or the charges which were actually finally framed. So it has written that the original FIR section 147, 149, 379B were there. It has been able to fetch it from the document which I uploaded. Then it has also said that during the course of proceedings, the investigation, these charges were dropped. Then it has added the description of these three charges. Very good. And so in this main point was this ACP's report dated 29th September 2023. So it has been able to capture that as well. This is the main ground because that report itself was illegal. and then this Kattu Kulangra Madhavan versus Bajid is a landmark judgment on Section 149. So it has again captured the details from my written submissions. Now, by far and large, this is fine, but I am still not happy. I would really like to add more to it. So what I'll do is that I will now try and upload the FIR and see whether it is able to read the FIR. Look, I'm not very sure whether it will be able to read the FIR because FIR had a lot of mistakes in it. But still, let me upload the FIR and see if in case it is able to capture some details from FIR. So again, the instruction is very clear that I have uploaded the FIR, and please see if in case the relevant details can be captured. Pertaining to offense can be captured and added in the petition. Let's wait for a while. So now, if in case I have to add section 149, so I have to have at least five accused. Now, this in this these charges framed against four accused. So fifth accused name was the name of the mother of the this Langada Premdata. Now that name was there in the FIR. So let me see if in case it's able to fetch the details or not from the FIR and add it here. You can see it has captured the MLC number also. And now you can see it has added the names of other accused: Shivani Sehrawat, Anamika, Anjali, Mohit Singh, all those unscrupulous guys who gave the false statements, and it has added the prayer also. So guys, this is how you have to. So this is, I just demonstrated how to give prompts for drafting. Maybe we'll do a specific video which will be focused only on how to draft petitions using ChatGPT. But this was only to demonstrate you to the extent that how to give prompts. Okay, so the draft is good, bad, just leave it for a while. If in case I have to draft a fair copy of petition from using ChatGPT, perhaps I'll refine it more. Right now, just leave it here. Now, we will another exercise which we'll do is that we will try to see how we can do research using ChatGPT. So let's close it. Now, the problem is that most of us are not very conversant in English. So, can we interact with ChatGPT Hindi? Let's see. How about just telling ChatGPT, भाई मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती है. So you'll see कि चैट जीपीटी ने समझ लिया है इंग्लिश नहीं आती है बोलने से कि मुझे हिंदी आती है. ओके, क्योंकि उसने ट्रांसलेट कर लिया है इंग्लिश को, उसने समझ लिया है मेरी हिंदी को कि मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती है, तो उसने उसका हिंदी में जवाब दिया है. तो कि आपको इस पटिशन का हिंदी में अनुवाद चाहिए, नो फॉर गॉड सेक नो, आई डोंट नीड इट. तो अब इससे वील ट्राई टू टॉक टू चैट जीपीटी इन हिंदी. सो मुझे अरनेश कुमार की जजमेंट की रेशो समझाओ. लेट्स सी वेदर चैट जीपीटी डज अ गुड जॉब और नॉट. It has deciphered Arnesh Kumar means the state. Arnesh Kumar is the state of Bihar, and it has now it is giving me the output which is in English. That is, the language is Hindi, but the script is English. तो अगर ऑफेंस का पनिशमेंट 7 साल या उससे कम है तो पुलिस को बिना प्रॉपर रीज़न के किसी व्यक्ति को अरेस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. दैट इज़ व्हाट द रैशनल ऑफ द अरनेश कुमार जजमेंट इज. I'll ask, write all this in हिंदी. अब ये हिंदी आपके लिए जो लोग स्पेशली मध्य प्रदेश, उत्तर प्रदेश जहाँ पे हिंदी चलती है वहाँ पे काम करते हैं, उनके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि उनको बार बार कोई इंग्लिश टू हिंदी वाला जो ट्रांसलेटेशन वाला टूल है उसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी इससे। तो यू कैन सी दैट अभी वो हिंदी स्क्रिप्ट में लिख रहा है। Now, Arnesh Kumar we were aware of, right? So it was very easy to give the specific prompt key that give me the ratio of Arnesh Kumar judgment. Now, if in case we have to find the judgment. So for example, let's go back to the main petition which we were trying to draft, the 482 petition. So give the latest judgment of Supreme Court on powers of High Court in addition of charges in a criminal case. Now here, understand चैट जीपीटी का जो पीछे डेटा मॉडल है उसकी जो ट्रेनिंग हुई है वो अब तक सिर्फ अक्टूबर 2023 तक की है। सो व्हेन यू विल से लेटेस्ट, इट मींस अक्टूबर 2023 तक की जो जजमेंट्स होंगी उन्हीं को ये चैट जीपीटी बताएगा। तो अगर 2024 की कोई जजमेंट है या 2025 की अभी रिसेंटली कोई जजमेंट आई है तो चैट जीपीटी विल नॉट हैव इट इन स्टोर। यू मे हैव टू गिव अ स्पेसिफिक प्रॉम्प्ट so that ChatGPT can actually search online for that. Okay, now let us not read it in here. हम इसको करते हैं, हम इसको ज़रा इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट कर लेते हैं, थोड़ा बेटर रहेगा। No, it's not that I don't know Hindi. It's just because that my videos are for wider audience. So I have just shown how to do it in Hindi. But since the audience are wider, they may not be understanding Hindi very well, and hence we will try to interact only in English henceforth. Now, one problem which is known problem of ChatGPT. In fact, I have not tested the other tools. The same problem may be there with the other tools as well. Is that when ChatGPT doesn't find what you are wanting, so as a loyal assistant, what it'll do is that it'll conjure the thing and give it to you. And that's in law, we do not want that. We want a judgment. It means it has to be a genuine judgment. We can't give a wrong citation, otherwise we have to face the consequences. So whenever you find a judgment, please cross check it, and I'll tell you how to cross check it. So it has given some judgment that Arun Kumar versus State 2024. I'm not sure whether this judgment exists or not, whether it is true or not. So one is that I should have written it here itself. Say I'll just copy it. So we have to open a new chat window. It means whatever we did is almost lost. Okay, but for that petition. So give me the latest judgment of Supreme Court on powers of High Court in addition of charges in a criminal case. So it has thrown up few judgments. This P. Kartika Lakshmi versus Shri Ganesh and another. Okay, it is giving some source also. So without going to source, let us verify it here. So let's say give me the ratio of, that makes the job easy. Yeah, so it looks like it's a genuine judgment, power or to add or alter charges, ensuring fair trial, judicial discretion, so everything is there. Okay, now one thing is confusing. The petition which we were trying to draft, this one. So I'm first asking that the petition which we drafted, does it still have it in memory? Okay, for alteration of recommendation, it says that it should be under 482 is the preferred route. This is how you can give prompts. Now, should we look at a couple of more prompts? I have these written submissions in a similar matter in which I have given. In these I'm trying to invoke the powers of the magistrate under section 156(3) for additional. Okay, so what I've also done is that in the same case which I was in which I am trying to enhance the charges, I have also filed a petition under section 156(3) for further inquiry after the filing of charge sheet. Now, is this application or petition maintainable? Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT that FIR, in this FIR, the charge sheet has been filed, the charges have been framed, but my application for further investigation is still pending. So is it still maintainable? No, I know it is still maintainable, but let's ask ChatGPT. So it gives me all the reasons that yes, it is still maintainable. Okay, now again, I need judicial precedents. So I am asking for the Supreme Court's authorities on this. Sakari was we know, and a couple of I've added here. One is this Vishal Singh versus Pawan. I don't know whether it will Vishal Singh alias Pawan versus State. I don't know whether it will give or not. And this is also, in fact, these written submissions were also drafted using ChatGPT only. So, and it has given some different judgments. Look, I'm not going to get into the merits of these judgments right now. Sakiri was, of course, I know. Bhajalal, of course, I know. Now, what I'll do is that how can we give prompts to frame our arguments? So I'm asking it to help me frame the oral arguments. Now, the benefit of using ChatGPT for this purpose would be that it will help me create the structure. So, not necessarily that I have to read and before the magistrate, that will give a very, very bad picture about me. So, what essentially I do is that once I at least create the pointers using ChatGPT. I mean, before ChatGPT, also I used to do it. And then, since the pointers are there in front of me, it gives me a structured flow which I should speak. So the same thing you can also do, that you can capture the oral arguments. Now, instead of cramming them and regurgitating in front of the magistrate, you can at least create a pointers and the structured flow of how your arguments must go. Now this is done. Okay, so this is how you can create your own arguments if you want to. Now you can also say is that give me the draft. So it will help you draft the written submissions also. Now, instead of oral arguments, I guess creating seeking the ChatGPT's help in drafting of written submission is good, because then you can have two copies. One you give to the magistrate, another you can have it with yourself, and the way you have written the written submissions in the same flow, you can speak about your own case. So, so let me do one more test then, because I have this case which I have cited. So I have this case law in my written argument. Let me check if it is for the same similar matter. Yes. So it's a relevant uh, judgment for this. So guys, I have just demonstrated how you can use how you can give prompts. So a we have seen how we can use these prompts to translate or to interact with ChatGPT in different languages. B, we have also seen a draft. We have also seen how to give prompts for drafting, and I have also shown you how to give the prompts for your own legal research. So giving prompts is not very complex thing. Just you have to remember that it is nothing but the same set of instruction which you have been giving so far to your colleagues or your juniors. In the same set of instruction you have to give to ChatGPT or any other AI tool which you are using, and the language is not a barrier. All the Indian main language which we use, they are ChatGPT, I guess, is conversant with that, with them. Let's say I'm just trying it out. I have never used Punjabi. Let's see whether ChatGPT understands. I can actually read a bit of it, so I can understand it's written Kashmiri Devi versus Delhi Prashasan. So yeah, I can read a bit of it. So yes, it is in proper Gurmukhi. Uh, I don't know any other script, so you can try it at your own risk and learn. So guys, with this I'll end this video. I guess it was become pretty long. It was not desired to be that long, uh, but start using ChatGPT. It's a wonderful tool, and don't get overawed by the ads which you very often see on prompt engineering. It's not very tough. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Keep watching my channel and keep using ChatGPT.